Hello, welcome back. It's been a while. So I am leaving for Disney in less than 2 weeks. This may seem like a really early time to be packing stuff, but I get really excited, and it's really cold and yucky outside today, so I haven't wanted to go anywhere. So I'm like, it's fine. I'll just film a Disney What's in My Bag tutorial because it's probably not very different from it was like 3 years ago or whenever I filmed, but I like watching those, and I've been watching a lot today, and it's made me want to do my own. So in the parks, and obviously my bags are not fully packed right now, but I will show you that these things will all fit in my bag because it looks impressive when you see the amount of stuff sitting out here. I kind of go between two different bags. So obviously, same one that like everybody else has, I have the rose gold Loungefly backpack, which I do love. I think it looks really pretty and it looks really fun in photos, and that's the only time I'll ever actually use it really is in Disney World because I don't know, it's a little too much for me to use here. Maybe if it didn't have the ears on it, I wouldn't be so weird about using it here, but either way. So I love this one and I do like using it, but it is a little smaller than I personally would like because I am a person who carries everything in the world with them. So I also love this one, which is my Michael Kors backpack that I got a long time ago for Disney, and I use it a lot. It's very well worn, but it's huge, so it holds a ton. This for sure holds all my stuff that's sitting here. This one, I may have to pick and choose things some days. So let's get started. So let's see. One thing I'm going to do this year that's different. Sorry, I keep forgetting to look at the lens. One thing I'm going to do this year that's different from previous years is I normally take this giant Coach pouch wallet that's heavy. It's got everything in it. I don't need that, especially for like 5 days in Disney World. So I'm just going to take out cash, cards I need, and put them in this little wallet that I used for my trip in England, which is one of those FID safe wallet, whatever things. And it's very thin, very tiny. And then the only other thing I'll usually like put in there I might put all my band-aids in here too. Nail clippers, because like I don't want to take I usually have a pocket knife in my wallet that like in case you ever need it for anything, scissors, whatever. But it's hard, with flying on planes and stuff, even though it's a teeny tiny pocket knife. Nail clippers work great because I've had to use them as scissors before for things, and they actually work. When you have to cut a tag off something that you want to wear or something. I mean, I'm sure the people at the cash registers and stuff have scissors that they can cut things off for you too, but I like having those. And then I might take more than this. This is just what was already in my purse. I have a ton of band-aids, so I have little band-aids and I have a heel band-aid. Because the worst thing is when you get a blister and you're walking around Disney World all day. I generally am a park open to close kind of person. If I can, I do Disney a little different than everybody else because I go down to visit my cousins who work with Disney. So my getting in and out of the parks is kind of based on them because I usually stay with them and everything, and they take me in when they go into work and things. And then I kind of hang out all day by myself and then wait till either one of them gets off and can come hang out with me or till it's time to go home. So a lot of my Disney park days are just days by myself, and I'm going to try and vlog at least one day while I'm there of like Disney park days solo because I don't think a lot of people do that. And yeah, it gets a little lonely sometimes, but it's also kind of great too because you just run and do whatever you want. So I'm not like going back to a hotel room to grab things and stuff or change outfits. Although I did one year for Mickey's Not So Scary, I did bring a separate bag that we rented a locker, and my friend and I did, and put our stuff in there. We put warmer clothes because it was actually a night where it got kind of cold and our dresses were not super warm. And we were kind of glad we did that because like later throughout the night I was like, I want different shoes. She actually got a really bad blister and was bleeding and wanted different shoes, so she had stuff in that locker since we weren't going to go all the way back to Coronado Springs, which was kind of a pain. That was what was under construction. So I don't normally take extra stuff though. I'll just try and fit whatever I need in there and try and make sure I'm going to be comfortable all day. So, which can be hard at Disney. And then I'll usually I've got some bobby pins, which I'll put in here as well. Usually probably take more than 3. I have this little tiny clip that I love that I don't know where my stepmom got it and I can't find any more like it, but it doesn't break and it holds my hair. I have really curly hair, so sometimes it's just great to throw that in. It's probably all I'll throw in my little wallet here. At the moment, my phone just has a normal phone case on it, but I will say for Disney, even though this is an old kind of beat up case, I'm going to put the one with the pop socket on it because I've learned if you're trying to take videos or try and use a camera and this at the same time, a lot easier to have a pop socket, especially when you have a bigger phone. So I'll put those in there. As I'm doing this, I'm going to load things in my bag here so that you can see it all fits. Because you'll be amazed. Okay, actually I've never used this wallet in here. It does fit. It's just, I got it for my trip to England back in the fall, so I haven't actually used it other than that. I'm just gonna put the regular phone in here for now. But I'll put that in the side pocket. So I do like that that's one thing I do love about this is that the Loungefly has a side pocket. This, I don't love that it's hard to get into this bag because the pocket's only open from the side. Like I wish it had two zippers that opened up here. It does not. And Loungefly does, so it's easier to get in and out of my bag because it can open at the top and I can pull things right out of the top. I haven't decided yet if I'm taking two cameras or not because the one I'm filming on I'm not taking. That's my big DSLR. I'm not taking that. I have some great lenses that would be fun for park photography, but I just don't want to deal with it. So, wow, things are a little tangled here. I have my usual, my trusty Olympus OMD. This is the EM10 Mark II. My EM10 Mark I had a fatality back in the spring or summer. So this is my new one, but I will say the image stabilization on this thing is amazing. Like, so one of the lenses I'm going to take this time, that's the kit lens that's on it right now, which I actually got this cool little lens cap thing that's like, it opens the lens for you. So, like, you don't have to take a lens cap off and lose it, which is great. But this is a lens I bought when I had the old version, and this is the Olympus version 40 to 150, and it's just the cheap one. I could never get clear photos out of it. But I started using it a couple times, just mostly around the house. So I haven't really tested it with this camera, but all of a sudden it works well and I can get sharper images. So I'm going to take it and see if I can get some good like parade shots and things with this. So that's going to go in here. This is like my camera gear bag. So in here I've got my lens cleaner, pen. This is my 45mm. This does great in like low light and like with a lot of like background blur and things. I've got 2 extra batteries in here. I have another one for my other Olympus because I have the pen. I'll probably bring that battery too just in case. I have this is the 20mm. Yes. Panasonic. I think it's 20. Yep. Yes. But again, it's also great for that low light photography, bokeh background blur. Bokeh. And then I also have a spare memory card in here. I may take a little more this time with me. And then I have the actual lens cap for my kit lens just in case. I don't know. I doubt I would ever need that, but I just feel better having it. And that all fits in this little case, this like lens case that I got from Olympus a long time ago. So I actually just put it all in there, tie it up. That goes in here. Camera will go in here. I'll probably put the camera on top though because I usually will put that on top so I can get to it easier. This is the other one I'm debating. So this is my vlogging camera, the Canon G7X, which has the flip up screen, which is awesome. Like everybody has it. This is the original one. It's not Mark II or anything. I bought this used off eBay and it's been great. And then I have the Manfrotto tripod that it's very tiny. You can just hold it, but you can also like put it like this. So very easy and tiny. It's a little heavy though. But so that I could vlog at least one day, which may be that day, I'll just take this bag so that it's easier to fit everything in. Because I've never taken with this bag this many cameras and lenses. So for right now, we'll go ahead and try and fit all this in and see how we do. I also take a charger and cord. Or, yeah, it just makes sense to me to take that. With that, I have a power bank. So that'll go in here. I have 2 extra batteries for my Canon G7X because that thing dies like crazy. Those will go in here. These don't necessarily have to come in the parks. Well, this one does. This doesn't necessarily have to, but this is a really handy thing. It's an SD card reader for the iPhone. So sometimes, like if I take like raw photos or if I take videos, they don't transfer well from over the Wi-Fi from my camera to my phone. So I'll put them on this instead. And then I have this one, which lets you listen to music like headphones and use power at the same time because I don't like wireless headphones. That's not a thing for me. So I'll just use this. A pen because you never know. I may or may not take my lotion right now with like how dry everything is. My skin gets really dry and my cuticles crack, so I really kind of need some lotion right now. But in Florida, maybe not. Gum because you can't buy that in Disney. Let's see here. Mascara. I've almost never put mascara on in the parks though, so you know, maybe I shouldn't take that one in. This is Dramamine Less Drowsy and Dramamine Normal. I probably wouldn't take this one in the parks with me. This will probably stay like in my purse back in my room, whatever. But I get really bad motion sickness and sometimes I just get really bad nausea and things, so This says Bonine, but it's actually my ibuprofen bottle because it was smaller than the one you get at the store, so I just fill it with ibuprofen because I get headaches, especially when you're wearing these things. Let's see here. This is the powder I've been using as a go powder. It's the MAC Studio Fix powder. It's fine. I still have not found a good travel powder that like is good for that. So I'll take that. I love these kind of clips, these like alligator clips, like because I can just pull my hair up, stick the clip in, and we're good to go. Okay, that was not a great example because it's falling down, but it still holds it. Like I have thin enough hair that this thing holds it. So it works. Put that in here. I'm terrible about deciding about my lips, so I have this lip balm. I have this one. I'll probably just only take the little one. This Too Faced lip injection stuff just feels good and it makes my lips look nice. And then my two favorite lip things are Bare Minerals Liquid Lipstick and Boss, and then the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk that everyone has. So those will go in here. Actually, to make this all make more sense, I'm going to take the wallet out of that front pocket because that just doesn't make any sense. Put the makeup in there. And then I also carry a little tiny Tarte concealer Shape Tape because you never know. Being in different environments and having traveled, my skin acts up and it's helpful to have a little cover up. Headphones. Generally, I'll just take the little iPhone headphones. I'll wrap them up much nicer than this. I'll take those with me rather than my Beats. Because in the parks I don't need like fancy headphones. And that's, I know most people are like, in the parks you need headphones. I'm like, no, but there have been times where I've just wanted to like chill in the hub grass or on the People Mover and just relax because I'm there by myself, so I'm doing everything on my own. And it gets exhausting and you just want to sit down and relax. So I will do that, put on some music or watch, not usually watch a video, usually I'll just put on some music and like kind of just observe people around me. It's great. A granola bar because like I said, I'm the person who kind of like when I go by myself, I forget to like stop and eat. I'll be like, yeah, I'll get some food after this. And then I'll come out of the ride and go, oh, but this has this, wait, I should go in this now. And literally like 5 hours will have passed and I'm like, right, I was supposed to get food somewhere in there. So, which is why I like doing parks by myself because I don't like going with people that have to eat like every half hour or something like that irritates me. I'm like, no, we're at Disney. We don't do that. And I'm like a snacker at Disney. I'm not a huge sit down meal person because I don't do the big dining reservations are expensive. I don't need to. So I lose a lot of weight when I go to Disney. It's great. Sunglasses because Florida is really sunny. So I'll usually take these. They're just from Target. But these are cheap. If they get broken or something, it's not the end of the world. I don't want to take my fancy sunglasses into Disney. This actually has my earplugs, like my Audiology, like molded for my earplugs because I have like, I don't know, I'm just really sensitive to sound. So if I go to like the concert series in Epcot or something and it's loud, I'd rather have earplugs with me than not. I don't know how many times I've actually used them, but it's nice. Oh look, my camera fits right in the top there. And I still have room in here. And this is the small bag. So see, even with all those lenses and cameras, it's all in here. It's very full right now and very heavy, but it's all in there. So that would for sure fit in this one. And then I also, things that wouldn't be in my bag but on me. I don't know why I have 3 magic bands and I don't know which one's actually attached to my, because like I said, I don't stay in a hotel. It's more based on which one I don't use them to get in the parks because I'm using my cousin's guest passes to get in. So I usually would use them for like the memory maker thing, like where you scan for them to put your picture on it. And so I'm not sure which one I need for that. So I have 3 and I'll just take them and show my cousin and be like, which one do I need? And then I love wearing Disney jewelry and stuff when I go. So I have a few necklaces. I think I'm wearing one of them right now. Yeah, from Fantastic Configuration. I have this pretty rose gold snowflake that actually has little Mickey ear in the middle, like a hidden Mickey. I also have her Snap the Magic, which is like a camera with a hidden Mickey in the middle. And then I have Disney rose gold castle necklace. So I'll probably take all 3 of those just because you never know. And then I have the Alex and Ani bracelets that I'll usually wear with my stuff, my magic bands. And then I have on my watch, I have Bibbidi Bobbidi Brooks little castle thing. And then I also have a couple others from her like that look like the Tangled Sun and a pair of purple ears. So I'll probably put those on. Normal everyday, that's a lot to wear on my watch. So, but you can also put hers on your magic band too. So I can always do that too. And then my cousin got me this wallet and it's really cute, but like it would take up a lot of room in this bag, so it's the matching wallet. ears, although these are actually the Briar Rose Gold ears. But it's a huge wallet, so that's the only reason I haven't really used it. I love it. It's so cute. But if I'm in Disney, I don't want to carry this giant wallet in my bag. It's very cute, but no. So, but that's what fits in my bag. And then, you know, just sling it on your back and just, like, look how cute that looks. It looks great. So, I am really bad when that screen is on the side of looking at the screen and not the lens, because I'm not used to filming on this camera. I usually film on my little vlogging camera. I can't think of anything else that I would really take with me. That's kind of it, but I know a lot of people will take like sunscreen, and maybe I should because I'll be there in January and I'm pale as can be right now. But I'll probably just put some on in the morning and hope for the best. I just don't want to carry that with me. I'm really bad about putting sunscreen on. It's terrible. But yeah. Oh, that's the only other thing I can think of is sometimes, because I do Disney parks by myself, but see, it takes up a lot of room. Well, not a lot. Oh, it's up here. That's why I didn't have it. I will put my Kindle, which is fairly flat and light, in my bag. Honestly, it would probably fit in here right now if I tried to. I would have had to put it, no, it fits right there. Yeah, fits in there just fine. It just pulls it up even more, and then it's kind of like, okay. But the reason I would do that, again, is because I do solo park days. If I'm in an hour wait for Space Mountain or something, it's a long time to just stand there by yourself and not have anybody to talk to. I don't want to use all my phone battery because, you know, you want to keep it charged. You want to use it for photos and videos. Like, I don't want to be trying to be on social media the whole time I'm in a line where I'm barely getting service and it's killing my battery. So it's easier for me to just like pull out my Kindle, read some of my book while I'm walking through the line, because it also has a light on it, so even if it's a dark line, I can still read. And yes, I will be that weird person, but when you're there by yourself, you make up ways to do it, and I've gotten used to it over the years. So if you guys have any more tips or any more thoughts on this, let me know. I leave on the 31st of January, so it's coming up. I'll be there for a little bit of Festival of the Arts and Epcot. Well, I'll be there for all of it. I'll be there when I'm there, but I'm going to go to that while I'm there. Also going to try and ride Rise of the Resistance, so we'll see how that goes. I have to buy my own park ticket for that day and try and get myself there early and get in, because my cousins can't go since they're blocked out. So we will see how that goes. But I'm really excited. I haven't been in over a year. I did go to Disneyland Paris back when I went to England, but I was only there for like a few hours because we literally went in from London and back out in the same day. So we only had like maybe 4 or 5 hours in Disneyland Paris and met up with Lizzie, and it was great. But I don't really count that as much. Like, yeah, I saw the park, but I feel like I barely got to do anything because we were just running around so much. So the last time I was in Disney World was October of 2018. So it's been a while. I'm excited to go back. I'm really hoping that they don't close People Mover, or not, well, not People Mover, Spaceship Earth before I come, because that is my favorite ride. I want to ride it at least one more time before they change it and renovate it, because I don't know what they're doing really. And I'm going to try and take a video of it because just for, you know, memory's sake of, I want to remember what the ride was like before they changed it. But yeah, so I'm excited.